Hey everybody, it's Mike Drudge coming to you from Vaught RV here in Fort Worth, Texas. Thanks for joining me today as I show you this fantastic Jay Feather Micro. I love this. It's a small package, big on features. You remember the Jayco hummingbirds that we used to have? Jayco's kind of rebranded and improved that line into the Jay Feather Micro. If you're thinking about going off-road, maybe you're thinking about doing some dry camping, this is the ticket right here. Now we've got a bunkhouse model. I want to step back a little bit and tell you about this. It's a 171BH. It has bunks in it. It weighs right at 4,000 pounds dry. It's only 20 feet long. It's 7.5 feet wide. It's not quite as wide as some of the SLX models, so easy maneuverability. But notably, look, it's lifted, all right? We're lifted higher than a standard travel trailer. That means we got more clearance under here. We have Goodyear Wrangler tires, heavy-duty tires that you can take off-road. Keep in mind, this guy is built and put together to take off-road if that's something that you're interested in doing. Doesn't mean you have to take it off-road, but if you want to, you can. I'll get into some features that make this very off-road capable and dry camp capable. Again, Goodyear tires. Jayco is unique in one of the only manufacturers that puts Goodyear tires on all of their trailers that carry a 6-year warranty, American-made tires. Now, look around this thing too. See these guys? We have, I call them Nerf bars. Jayco calls them brush guards all the way around. So, to protect the exterior of this, we have brush guards. Say you're gonna take this off grid, going through some scrub oak maybe. It's gonna protect the side of the unit from getting scratched up and everything. We have Azdel fiberglass inside and out on this unit right here. Never gonna have to worry about mold problems or anything like that. Azdel's a fantastic product inside and out on the Jay Feather Micro. Some of these will be consistent with some of the other Jay Flights that I've shown you. A lot of things are unique to the Micro. Again, as the name implies, it's micro, it's smaller, but yet big on features. Notice for a small trailer, we still have big propane bottles. Why? Because again, if you're gonna camp off grid, you need propane capacity. 230s in here instead of 20s. Have our nice electric tongue jack up front here. Nice lighting up in front here. And a modest but handy pass-through storage area here that goes all the way to the other side of the coach. We have a direct spark ignition water heater here. And as you see in our other videos, our city water connection and your fresh water tank fill right here. Hot and cold outdoor shower. If you're gonna have this thing off grid, chances are you're gonna have to wash off the legs, the feet, the sand from the beach, maybe your dogs or whatever. Hot and cold right out here. Again, have our Nerf bars all the way around here. It's not a step and they tell you so, it's not made to be stepped on, but it will protect the side of the coach from scratches. 30 amp coach, we have our power supply right here. Notice handy marker lights right on the side, so a safety feature. And nice hubs here to keep the splatter from messing up the side of the camper. Notice right here, this is unique. We have a door that goes into what you'll see as the bunk area on the inside, but it's also handy to open this up to access this area for storage. Oops, look at there. Guys, we have a Blackstone 17-inch griddle. Everybody wants a Blackstone. Word on the street, there's a little bit of shortage of Blackstone griddles, but this one's already got one with it. If you don't have one with your unit that we get in, you'll get a coupon to get a Blackstone griddle when you finally take delivery on it. In any case, this unit is prepped for a Blackstone griddle, and I'll show you where that goes on the other side. So we have a bunk right here, storage underneath. Easy to get in and out here with, maybe you've got boxes, camping gear. You don't want to take it all the way inside the trailer to load it up. You can do it right here. Nice little curtain for privacy. And some folks are worried about security with this door. We have a deadbolt here, just like you do on your main entrance door up front. So this is a secure door Very handy. Full-size spare tire, and look at all this diamond plating back here. This thing just feels substantial. All right, now look at this ladder. You may say, okay, why is it right in the middle here and why is it right in front of the rear view camera prep? First of all, they placed the ladder rungs exactly so that rear view camera will shoot down between those top two rungs, so it's not blocking the view. But look, pull these pins out, we can move this ladder over here, and there's a rail up top where that ladder will fit into. So if you want to stow a kayak, other camping gear up on top, you can move the ladder over here and have access to do that loading up on top. Very handy. Now here's that Blackstone griddle platform I was telling you about. Jayco's calling this little, what looks like a hitch receiver, a J-port, and you're seeing that on a lot of new models. This just slides in here, boom, like that. This platform, you have your hookup for the propane underneath right here, and your Blackstone griddle will sit right on here. You can put the wider Blackstone griddle on this if you prefer. The one that this comes with is the 17-inch griddle. Very handy, and notice it's underneath the 13 feet wide awning. So even though we're 20 feet long on this unit, we have a 13-foot awning. Lots of awning patio real estate here. Nice speakers embedded in the sidewall of the coach up here. See this little guy right here? It's a little thermidor that's telling us what the temperature is on the outside. So on your control panel inside, we can also monitor exterior temperature as well as interior. Now we have these nice MORryde steps. We always brag about them because they're worth bragging about. Adjustable legs on either side, stows away for travel like so. When it's time to deploy the steps, release it there. Love these. Has a firm contact point with the ground so you're not transferring movement. If you're camping with someone else and you want to sneak out early for coffee or something, you're not transferring motion to the coach. Really like these. Let's go inside and check it out. Again, we're in the 171BH, 4,000 pounds, so this is lightweight. You can pull this with pretty much any pickup truck, large SUV. It's not a heavy unit, but we have bunks, so we have multiple sleeping positions. Only 20 feet long, only 7.5 feet wide. Wow, check this out inside. Wow, check this. Okay, now we have a nice bed position up here, TV right here, which pivots around, and then we've got a dinette, bunks in the back. Okay, a lot of optional ways we can use this space. As always, this converts into a bed. We have two bunks in the back, which I'll show you in a minute. And we have a bed oriented, what I say, east-west, not north-south. The reason Jayco does this, and manufacturers will do the bed this way, is to conserve space. This gives us the opportunity to produce a unit that's only 20 feet long and still have a nice sized bed. It's a 74 by 54 bed. Not a huge bed. I get a lot of folks, you know, can two people sleep in here? How long it is? 74 by 54. I think that's correct. If it's not, we'll correct it in the edit below. But nice, thick, comfortable mattress, actually. And so we have this bed's sleeping position up here and the dinette that converts into a bed too. Now, I want to point out that this television is not just a television, it's also AM, FM. It's a radio receiver, if you can see that sort of digital readout behind there. And notably, this is 12 volts. So again, this unit is geared for dry camping, camping off the grid, camping off-road. So your solar system, i.e. your batteries, can power this television. So you're off the grid, you don't have any hookups of any kind. It'll power your TV, it'll power your radio, it'll power, of course, your lights. Now this unit we ordered with a 190 watt solar upgrade kit. We have a solar charge controller on here. We have a solar panel that lives up on the roof of this unit. Even though it's a small unit, and this thing will hinge out of the way here, we have decent storage over the top here, over the bed. And then, utilizing every little square inch of storage, look under here. We have 2 ottomans that you can pull out and use as an ottoman to sit on, maybe around the table or footrest or whatever, but there's storage under here too. Great place for shoes, extra blankets, jackets, dog toys, whatever. Now there's 2 of these under here. So we have double the storage. Again, you can use these as ottomans, but it's handy storage. And then these clip together for travel and secure them. Have storage underneath each dinette seat here as well. And then storage over the top of the dinette area here as well. Now, small little trailer, but a decent sized kitchen. We even have a cutting board insert here over a single basin sink. This is a one-piece molded polycarbonate countertop here, so it's impervious to moisture. This is never gonna come apart. Very classy look, and it looks like a solid surface even though it's a poly material. Nice deep storage goes all the way to the back underneath the sink here, and a 3-burner cooktop with storage underneath the cooktop. Now, Jayco's not putting an oven in the micros. You have a 3-burner cooktop but no oven, and I think that's to conserve space. I think most of the people that are going to buy this would probably rather have the storage than an oven, so they give you storage instead. We do have a vented range hood up here with a light and a vent and a little microwave. It's a micro, everything's a little bit smaller in here, and a little storage compartment right above the sink. As is always the case with Jayco, good quality cabinet build on display. Solid maple cabinets, solid maple stiles that are glued and screwed together. This is quality. Now, if you can sneak around here, Brian, we have our J-Command system. So this has got all the controls right here at your fingertips, and you can put the J-Command app on your phone and control all these systems from your phone as well. There's lighting presets here. It's probably hard to see here, but you can go through the menu options for climate control, lighting, and so on. Very handy to have that there. Now, before I leave the kitchen area, it's worth bragging about the 12-volt refrigerator. Did I mention so much of this unit is running off of 12 volts? Again, geared for off-grid use. This thing's running from your battery bank. So your solar is charging your batteries are charging this refrigerator. The 12-volt refrigerators work great because it's a compressor fridge, much like the one that you have in your home. It's also deeper than a standard RV refrigerator. It gives you more storage space. Very, very nice. Big fan of the 12-volt refrigerators. Now over here to my left, your right, we have bunks. Nice, spacious bunk area. I'd be happy to sleep up there. And then up here we have USB charging port as well as household current. Down here, same drill. USB charging port, household current, and you have your own individual light. There's that door I was telling you about from outside. So, what I didn't show out there is this actually hinges up completely out of the way. So we can hinge this up, then you have this whole area for storage. If you don't want to do that, you can just leave it made up as a bed. These are elastic. Pull these off. Now we have all this storage under here, and there's our Blackstone griddle that can live under here. So you can, great place to toss shoes, stuff that you want to get out of the way. I have a feeling my little dogs, Buck and Patsy, would probably be sleeping under here and be happy for this to be their domain. If you got taller items or you want to put this up and put something in here like a bicycle or something, you've got latching points here to keep it secure. So again, very flexible use of the space. We can sleep a couple folks up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can sleep 5 people in here comfortably. here's our little charge controller, our solar charge controller. This is keeping your battery bank healthy up front, constantly charging from the sun. Now, again, for a very small unit, it's a decent sized bathroom. By now, everyone out there in the internet world probably knows that I'm 6 feet tall and weigh about 185 pounds. So with that, my 6 feet tall frame can easily maneuver in here. What do you got? Another 5 inches here. So if I'm 6 feet 5, I can still get in here, and this skylight affords you a little more vertical height up here, but plenty of room to maneuver around. Again, this is only a 20-foot long camper, 7.5 feet wide, 4,000 pounds. We're in the Jay Feather Micro. Now, medicine cabinet storage. Again, Jayco's not sacrificing on storage space, utilizing every square inch of storage space that they can. Decent sized little counter here. You have storage underneath the sink here as well as to the right. Now we have a nice, kind of an interesting engineering feat here with this shower curtain. It's got this material, so we're utilizing getting more space in here because this is arched out, so it gives you a little more elbow room when it's closed. Kind of like that, actually. Jayco thinks of everything. You gotta have a place for this. You'd be surprised how many manufacturers don't give you one of these. Where are you supposed to put the toilet paper, right? Well, right there. Those people up in Middlebury think of everything. So again, we're in a Jay Feather Micro. Again, this thing is geared for off-road use. You don't have to take it off-road, but if that's your thing, you're set up to do so here. The television runs off 12 volts. The lights run off 12 volts. This refrigerator runs off 12 volts. And we have solar up on top that's charging your batteries to keep all those 12 volt systems happy. Furthermore, when you're going down the road and you're hooked up to your truck power, you're charging the batteries. If you're at a resort, a state park, and you have power hookups, plug it in and you're charging the batteries there. But it's kind of neat to have a unit like this with so much flexibility. You can take this thing off grid. You're not burning propane to keep your refrigerator going. The only thing you're really going to use propane for is your cooktop here, and then if you kick your furnace on at night, if it's chilly, you'll run through some propane if you're doing that. Otherwise, that's the primary consumers of propane. Everything else is 12 volt here, so arguably you could stay off grid for weeks. Keep the TV going, keep the refrigerator going, keep everybody happy, fed, and comfortable. Again, it's a Jay Feather Micro 171 BH. BH is, of course, bunkhouse. You can sleep multiple folks in here, but if you're not sleeping multiple folks, you have all this storage capacity down here with a door on the outside to access that storage. Blackstone griddle, Asdel exterior. Wow, I could just go on and on. Again, my name is Mike here at Vaught RV in Fort Worth. If you have questions about this Jay Feather Micro or other micro models that we have on order and incoming, let me know. Generally what happens, once we get a micro in, we call the folks that are looking for these. They last a day or two and they're gone. So give me a buzz if you're interested in these. I'll make sure you're notified when we get one of the micros in. There's several models to choose from. We have them on our website. We can send you a 360 view of the unit as well. So again, my name is Mike here at Vaught RV. Thanks for joining me. Hey, make sure to click like and subscribe for videos like this. We love sharing this exciting new stuff with you. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for watching our video. If you have any questions, be sure to drop a comment below. Or if you have any suggestions on content you'd like to see, we'd love to hear about that. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again from Vaught RV.